Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, honor God, praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Harakah, HaKodash, and double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us his truth, by Shalom, to all the arguing that push the word across the four corners with our truth and sincerity, by Hashem, Harakah, HaKodash. Pretty much, this is a landback video, a previous lesson I did, pretty much touching, false prophets, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, which the Lord is exposing in these last days, the Wi-Fi camp and, the IUIC. And see, the only reason why, the Lord is having all this commotion and this drama, if I should say, happening, is because, we are truly, the end is, nearer than we believe, man. But I'm gonna start off with this piece. So this is Second Ezra, chapter 9. See, the more and more closer we are to the end, the more things is going, continue to get hot. Niggas are gonna continue to wax worse. Demons are gonna continue to wax worse, and as we can see, these niggas are prideful, man. Just literally, lacking, principle manners. Just, respect towards your elders. These guys are just fucking talk out their ass, man. But see, so we can see the spirits that's seeping, off these guys' countenance, man. And their actions, and their words, what they say, and really just completely, just going off against the doctrine, man. But this is Second Ezra chapter 9. Verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world hath the beginning and the end is manifest. And I'm gonna get this in Matthew chapter 16. This is Matthew chapter 16, verse 2. He answered and said unto them, when it is even, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red, and in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering and lowering. O ye hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky, but can you not discern the signs of the times? And these are the signs of the times, that we can discern to, depict what time we're living in, man. According to the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, the way he's spoken, and was written down. And see, we can understand, really, to focusing, in on this whole controversy and what the MOTB is and what, and it's sin, this and that, these guys, completely just, adding to the scriptures, See, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, the Lord wants this to happen because this is getting ready to happen, man. This is getting ready to come upon the face of the earth. And see, it's going to be revealed who the true man of the Lord truly are, through the spirit, man. And those who's been phony and, just flat out, deceiving the people, man. Because, watch until, these MOTB stations are going to be, set up, ultimatums are going to be, pushed upon the masses. Questions are going to be arising amongst these congregations, man. See, over here, no questions are going to be arising amongst us because we surely know what the MOTB is, man. And we've been prophesying and telling you what it is the whole time, starting with the elders and apostles at Great Millstones, for decades, man. Prophesying unto you, breaking, clearly breaking it down to you, giving you the truth for decades, man. Way before we were even born, man. Here it is, you got these guys coming up, just, proudly, making dumbass statements, saying that the elders are washed up, just stupid ass, like Gen Z, type sayings, man. And see, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is revealing these people, man. Revealing these guys. Because why? Because judgment is getting ready to come down, man. And really, the word, of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is continuing to manifest to be faithful and true. You know, like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? Man, just fucking watch. You know, watch until, these MOTB stations, these C-hip stations, are being set up, man. You know, and see the reason why, also the Lord has, this drama going on is because see, the true prophets are gonna make the counterattack videos, so to speak, to counter these guys' false doctrine, man, saying that the MOTB is sin, and you got, simple Jakes that's actually believing it, man, see, these guys do like 5-hour sit downs, just straight lying and just fucking talking out their ass, doing, the cult of personalities, trying to, sound deep, you know what I'm saying? See, it's a balance because the Lord, has his servants that's gonna give you the 100% truth, and not deceive you. No cult of personalities, no gimmicks, no bullshit, man. Just gonna give you the truth, and you take it for how you see it. The truth is gonna stand alone, man. The truth is gonna be what it is, the truth. There's no other, way around it. If you wanna, go ahead and deceive yourself and believe something else, go ahead. At the end of the day, your blood, your blood is, off our hands, man. See, all the prophets are, here to do is give Jake a warning, a strict warning, to show forth repentance, to seek Yahweh Shemi Ashai before it's too late, or not, and see what happens. This is Second Esdras. That's like it. Second Esdras, chapter 15. Verse 1, Behold, speak down the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I'll put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Plain and simple, man. We ain't here to give you, fucking hand out T-shirts, to do this and do that, gimmicks. You know what I'm saying? We're just here to give you the 100% truth because all hell's getting ready to break loose, man. We're giving you the future was prophesied from the Bible, and how it is faithful and true. We're breaking it down to what's getting ready to come, very soon. Breaking down into what already, happened, according to prophecy. What is about to happen according to prophecy, and we're giving you, a warning to behoove you on what you should do to escape, the evil that's coming, man. Cause we're prophesying to you, pretty much, the majority, is not good things, man. And the prophecies, what's coming down the pipe is not, fucking peaches and cream, man. We're telling you that all hell is getting ready to break loose, man. But yeah, of course, the balance of it, in the kingdom, salvation, being redeemed, from our oppression, man. Being brought back, into our power, and this time in a new covenant. That's another thing, these guys talking about the new covenant is now. How the fuck are we in a new covenant now if we still gotta get up and go, slave to our oppressor, man? We still gotta get up and go to work, serve this devil. Once again, man, these guys are deceiving the people, man. And they're, going off their own understanding, man. The Lord, he did not set you niggas up, man. The Lord has been set forth, men to teach the nation of Israel in these last days, man. To teach our people in these last days in spirit and in truth, starting with the elders and apostles, or elder bishops, and on down to the rest of the brethren, man. And they're, serving you, daily in spirit and in truth, man. Just no filters and gimmicks, man. Just fucking take it or leave it. And see, And we're in a time to where the Lord is truly revealing that, man. You know, he's revealing those that's serving him, you know, and those that's not. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and get that. This is Malachi. I was going to get Ezekiel, but I'll get that after I get this. It's Malachi chapter 3, verse 18. Then shall you return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth the Most High and him that serveth him not. You know, and see, in these last days, you know, it's already February, you know, and it's, you know, the new year, so-called 2023, you know, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, as Elder Apostle Tahar, you know, has coined this year as, you know, the hopeful year to where all prophecies be fulfilled, man. And here it is, you know, from the start of January, the major hot topic is the MOTB. We understand, you know, when the MOTB, you know, is taking place, you know, what prophecies is getting ready to come down the pipe, you know, and pretty much how fast things are going to be moving, you know. So, hey, like I said, you know, like we just read, you know, the signs of the times. It's no coincidence how the Lord, you know, has this, you know, to happen, man. See, these videos, these counter videos, you know, these counter videos are being pushed out, you know, to combat these niggas' false doctrines, you know, because you got actual, you know, sincere Jake that's actually, you know, that might not be convinced, you know, that's actually searching for the truth, and they're coming across these guys' platforms talking about how the MOTB is sin, you know, but no, man, you know, the Lord has his servants, you know, his men, you know, pushing out the videos, you know, telling you to take serious urgency, to don't take this thing lightly, man. And that's what these guys are telling you to do, to take this thing lightly, don't worry about it, you know, and even going as far to tell you, you know, even if you do take the CHIP, you know, key point, they're acknowledging what it is, right? You know, but here it is, you know, they're telling you, you know, that you can go ahead and take it, you know, you can but you can also pray for forgiveness and take it out. See, straight deceiving the people, man. And this is why, you know, the true watchmen, you know, these guys call themselves the watchmen for Israel. Well, the Lord has already set up true watchmen, you know, and you niggas are not doing so, man. You niggas aren't fucking doing that, man. You're straight up, you know, being a watchman to set these, you know, the people up for failure, you know. And your time is coming, man. See, we're going to see these niggas, you know, fall greatly, man. Because why? Because they have a stout, proudful look. They're just talking out their ass. And mainly, you know, they're deceiving Yahweh Shem Yahshai's people, man. You know? This is Ezekiel. You know, just straight deceiving them on the most detrimental, not detrimental, you know, the most serious key factor prophecies, what's going to seal your fate, man. You know? And you throwing, you know, stumbling blocks against the people, you know, against, you know, that. This is Ezekiel 13, chapter 2. Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy, and say thou unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts, hear ye the word of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai. And that's what these guys are doing, man. Prophesying out of their own hearts, man. Just fucking winging it, man. Telling you shit that, that we're already in a new covenant, you know, or the MOTB is sin. Verse 3, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the desert. Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai. They have seen vanity and lying divination, saying the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai saith, and the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai have not sent them. And they have made others to hope that that they would confirm the word, man. You know, these niggas are sly, slick. You know, they got what's the word? They got, you know, other interior intentions to deceive the people, man. You know, these guys might be getting some money, you know, saying what they say, whatever. At the end of the day, it's all gonna be revealed. You know, and you know they ain't preparing the way, man. You know, they ain't really, prepping Jake, you know, to prepare for this battle, man. You know, it says in Second Esdras, chapter 16. This is, a serious, man. The hour of temptation is what's going to determine who's faithful and true and who's not. And you telling Jake to don't worry about this hour of temptation, man. To don't, pretty much, keeping them stuck in the gray area on what, the C hip is. It's like, on what the MOTB is, telling them that, it's not the C hip, and these guys don't go into, no depth of information on what the MOTB is, man. All they do is tell you that, yeah, it's sin, and Jake not asking questions like, yo, okay, so how the fuck am I gonna buy with sin? Or how the fuck, just the basics, like, that just don't make sense. But see, those, those that believe this, believe that bullshit, the Lord wants you to believe that, man, because the Lord, has blocked your mind, from receiving the actual truth. The Lord did say that, that He shall send them strong delusions that they should believe a lie, man. Because this is only for the election, man. That's all we can do. Is just hope and pray that we are part of that number. Hope, pray, and fear Yahweh Shema Shah that He don't deceive you into believing this type of bullshit, man, this type of madness. Having you in the spirit, of not worrying about it, of not taking it serious, already prepping your mind, for you to go ahead and just take it when it happens, man. Because why? Because you think it's not the MOTB, so you're just gonna fucking take it, man. Whole time it is, man. Now you gotta eat a fucking missile for it, And there's no repentance after that, man. That's it. That's it, man. That's the done deal. And these niggas are telling the people, causing stumbling blocks over them. Yahweh Shema Shah's people to be deceived by it, man. But not the elect. It's written, it's impossible for the elect to be deceived, if it were so possible, Murphy paraphrasing, because the elect are going, whoever they be, they may even be caught up in this bullshit, but see, the Lord's going to pull them up out of it, and they're going to see, the true teachers. This is 2 Ezra chapter 16. Verse, I think it's verse 70. It's like it. Verse 40, it's like it. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle. And in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. See, and they ain't telling you how literally, a new society is coming to where you're going to only have to function through taking this C hip. If you want to go to work, you want to pay bills, you want to buy anything, you want to buy food, water, anything, man. Everything's going to be functioned around if you have this thing or not. If you don't, you're going to be, you made a fucking outcast. Homeless, just fucking, on the run. A pilgrim. A pilgrim is, you're constantly on the move. And that's what the Lord said, to make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth, man. And see, and this is getting ready to happen, man. But see, and really, these guys are saying that because why? Because they ain't trying to go out on faith, They're shaky, man. They wasn't built on that good foundation, man. That good ground, that solid, it's like that rock solid foundation, which is in Yahweh Shai. And pretty much, these guys went up some other type of way, and it's gonna be revealed, man. That's why they're saying the shit that they're saying. You see, our judgment's coming, man. And really, to be honest, See, someone's got to fulfill that lot, and better they than us, But this is Ezekiel 13, verse 6. They have seen vanity and lying divination, saying, the Lord Yahweh Shemashah saith, and the Lord Yahweh Shemashah hath not sent them, and they have made others to hope that they will confirm the word. Yeah, Khan, brother, Khan, right? Khan, just trying to, get confirmation, and from the congregation, like Nate, he asked that question. I forgot what he said, but pretty much, he asked, a member of his congregation, someone that's following them, and asked them, pretty much, it's what the MOTB is. And the dude said sin immediately, and Nate was like, all right, okay, and then he said, I thought he was gonna say C hip, a C hip, you just getting confirmation, people clapping, laughing, you know what I'm saying? Just see those that's deceiving Yahweh Shemashah's people. See, their blood's gonna be upon your hands, and the Lord's gonna require that from you, man. From you leaders. You're gonna be with many stripes, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get this last piece up. This is Sirach. Ecclesiasticus chapter 1. Chapter 1, verse chapter 1, verse 30. Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall and bring dishonor upon thy soul, and so the Most High discover thy secrets and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in truth to the fear of the Lord, but thy heart is full of deceit. And that's these guys, man. Or anybody, that's doing so, man. That's trying to come up in this thing, to make a name for themselves. See, these guys ain't coming to truth for the right intentions, man. Which is first of all, the fear, man. Most of us brothers came in this thing, we were scared of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We were scared, man. Like reading the prophecies and what's coming down the pipe. What's coming in the near future. It makes you think like, yo, how the fuck can I escape missiles, man? How the fuck can I escape, these, these rallying checkpoints of FEMA camps, martial law troops, fucking robot dogs, drones, newly created creatures, strange apparitions. How can I escape these things, man? How can I escape this great trouble that's coming, man? And boom, the solution's right there. You start serving Yahweh Shemashah, you start fearing the Lord, you start, showing forth repentance. You start doing things pleasing in the sight. And the Lord, constantly feeds you, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The more as you grow, and all the way into the end, for you to be delivered, man. And that's that, that good foundation, man. That's that rock solid foundation that you're being built up, within the Lord, man. Because why? Because you coming in the truth to the fear of the Lord, man. But these guys, I'm saying, they're their whole thing is, trying to make a name for themselves. They're trying to get this, trying to get the shine, the glory, and, people calling them, a leader, a bishop, whatever, just the praises of, I'm saying. See, they ain't coming in the spirit, in the truth, to the fear of Yahweh Shemashah, and their heart is full of deceit, man. It's gonna be revealed that that your true intentions of you coming into this thing, man. And your heart is, you'll put forth in deceit. Some guys, it took a bag, from Esau, and that's why they're in this thing. Some guys just want to make a name for themselves. It's all going to be revealed, man. But it's going to be revealed, most importantly, who, the truth is, it's like, who Yahweh Shema has given the whole truth unto. Who Yahweh Shema has made, for his people to follow. This is, Isaiah chapter 30. Verse 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers, man. So Jake's always looking for for questions and answers. The purpose of life. How come we went to slavery? How come we're suffering? That's see when you come into the truth and you understand that this is the Lord, man. The Lord put you through that, man. It wasn't because Esau is so mighty and powerful over us. He's smarter than us. No, man. Don't you think how great we are? In this basis of man, fucking dog has overcame us as a nation, as a whole. You don't ask that question. So when you come into the truth, you realize that this is the Lord. See, the Lord set this, to happen over us because of our doing, because of our going off against Him. Our sins against Him. Crying out to other gods and sacrificing to devils and other gods. And not to our power, man. So the Lord, has us in this condition that we are today, as a curse because of our disobedience towards Him. The bread of adversity, the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. Now here we are, in these last days, say, Lord have mercy upon us, man. The Lord, He sent forth, true upright teachers, starting with, Elijah the prophet, John the Baptist, the reincarnation, Abba Bivens, and on down to, the apostles, elders before them, and on down to apostles, is what we see today, teaching us in 100% truth, and just, serving it to you, man. And we see our teachers, and we're learning from them to this day, man. You know what I'm saying? And, like some from the old, school, went separate ways, but the Spirit still has it to where you still, have, the true men, the true upright teachers, and, you're still serving to this very day, man. Still serving the people, man. Truth 100%, man. You know what I'm saying? Through the fear of Yahweh Shema Shai. Verse 21, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it, when you turn to the right hand and when you turn to the left. See, the elect are going to come across this truth. The true teachers, the apostles, the elder bishops, and brethren pushing, in like manner of spirit and like, in like doctrine, I'm saying, because the Lord is dealing with these men, and the elect are going to understand, quickly, man. Because why? Because it's ordained for them to receive it. It's ordained for them, to receive it, man. To understand, to see it, and not be deceived. Ain't bucking up against the truth. Ain't scoffing. They see it. Because why? Because it's given for them to, and the rest were blinded. So Romans 13:11. Lucky. This is Romans chapter 13. Wait, no, it's lucky. Damn. So I guess it's Romans 11:7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath attained it, and the rest were blinded. You know, this is only reserved unto the chosen, man. You know? And going back to Isaiah 30. Verse 21. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right hand and when you turn to the left. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, see, these counter videos are being pushed out because the elect are going to come across these videos, you know, and they're going to, you know, be hooked and sealed, you know, and they're going to, you know, well understand that this is the truth and not what's being, you know, pushed to the majority of our people, this strong deception, man. But ultimately, we understand this is the Lord doing so because the Lord, you know, is filtering out between, you know, the undesirables and those that's of his chosen, you know. And see, he wants the majority of his people to be deceived because he wants this reserved for his elect only. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, come on, man. That's pretty much all the points I want to give for the lesson. It's Lord willing that all you brothers and sisters find edifying. Until next time I say so.